a pain annoying a lot of you. This video is showing how to get your ESP32 code back in order. The ESP32 is a great processor and I like using it because it's very versatile and powerful. ESP32 development boards are comprising wireless modules such as Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, LoRa and Zigbee, which we are eager to use in our projects. In our Speedo project, we are measuring microsecond time intervals to calculate the speed and acceleration of pretty quick slot cars. The data is transferred to a PC or smartphone via Bluetooth. The Speedo works great, however, recently I experienced that the ESP32 Power Beast needs special maintenance I didn't expect. It goes without saying that you should keep the Arduino IDE up to date, including the libraries. This video will help you to fix an unexpected problem on that. Imagine you wrote an Arduino code for a project, and after updating your libraries, you cannot compile it anymore. That's really annoying, because you only wanted to make a small improvement, and now you can't even recompile the original version of the code. Your effort will be hours or even days instead of minutes you estimated. Imagine you are getting the error messages when compiling shared code that you downloaded. What will you do? You are searching for the latest updates, you try other board drivers, you're completely reinstalling the IDE, you're buying a new board, and you're changing all your settings. I'm exaggerating a little, but certainly you experienced something similar. And eventually, after hours of trying, you contact the developer of the code, completely frustrated. Unfortunately, all the developer's hints are not helpful at all, because he doesn't know either that the problem is somewhere else. You're going in circles until the developer decides to reload the code that he successfully compiled 100 times before. He can't believe his eyes to see the same error message. Weeks may have passed by now. Okay, how can you fix such a problem? Unfortunately, the Arduino IDE often doesn't show exactly the line containing the error, but a subsequent problem. Anyway, this error message tells us that something is wrong with the timer begin command. I'm searching the internet for something like timer begin 0, 80, true, too many arguments, because these are the parameters I used. I'm finding the usual almost endless threads in two forums. Many people are writing that they have the same problem, but no solution. However, tada, I'm lucky. There is an answer with a link. Kudos to GF Valvo. The supplier Espressif published changes for the ESP32 migration from 2.x to 3.0. Experts may know that, but I'm just a maker and not the greatest programmer in the world. Okay, a calendar date to the article would have been nice, because you don't know whether the article is new or old. Among many other things, I'm reading here that the syntax for the timer begin command has been changed. An example of the new valid syntax would be helpful now. I'm reading about one parameter, namely the frequency, but I don't see any units of measurement such as megahertz, kilohertz or hertz. So we keep searching the internet, getting this result. There is somebody who tried it already, being courageous enough to publish what he found out, even when not completely sure. We have to specify the frequency in hertz. Great, I'll try that out with my code right away. Now it's getting exciting, because I tried at least 10 other things before with no success. So far it's looking good. Great. Applying the small change, I can compile my original code. Now I can send it to a viewer of our channel who asked me for the Speedo code. Peter is building a launch catapult for model airplanes, and he wants to use our principle to measure acceleration and takeoff speed. He is even adding features and developing a suitable smartphone user interface. A really great project. I will definitely report on it when it's finished. Concerning my code, I'm now back to where I was months ago. But the good news is I can continue improving it. I need to rework all my other ESP32 codes, and before publishing I have to test them again and again. When I'm sure it's working, I will upload the new code version 8.x to GitHub. Guys, don't get me wrong. I think it's good having updates, and the new syntax with the frequency specification is much better than the old one. But better error messages that are giving hints about what needs to be changed would be urgently needed. Another option would be simply continue to support the old syntax in parallel. Makers don't want to spend days puzzling over syntax updates that just came out of the blue. They want to implement new project ideas instead. Did you have such an experience? Maybe you can give advice on how to deal with such an adversity. Write me in the comments. And in case you find problems with my codes, let me know. Now stay tuned and don't forget to support the channel. See you soon in the coming episodes.